It's the Daily Doug.
Hey y'all, welcome back to the Daily Doug. Thanks for being with me today. Y'all, today is July 4th, and it's a holiday, of course, here in America, so I'm taking the day off, but I wanted to still share a reaction that I have previously filmed with all of you that was pertinent to today's feeling, today's ethos, and I think I have the right one for you today. It's the BOXER from Simon and Garfunkel, the classic song from this classic American duo. This song actually won our fan favorites poll back in April of this year when we were listening to our favorite song lyrics, our favorite songs that have really great and touching lyrics in them that stay with us. The words stay with us just as much as the music, and this one won the poll. And it's easy to understand why. It's an absolute classic. And we heard lots of classics during this particular fan favorites countdown. It was really wonderful. We heard music from Traffic, Steely Dan, Rush, Kate Bush, Gordon Lightfoot, the Beatles, the Police, and then finally Simon and Garfunkel. And over a little more than an hour, I had a great time with all of these songs. And I wanted to share especially how I felt and how I reacted in the moment to the words and music of the BOXER from Simon and Garfunkel. So I am pleased to share that reaction with y'all now. This one, I am sure that I know, though, friends. It's the one that won our poll. It's Simon and Garfunkel with the BOXER. And I'm really happy that this one came in and won. It's a great tune, and I'm going to really look forward to putting it under the microscope and seeing if I can figure out more of its secrets. About this one, Ringo says that Paul Simon was only 27 when he wrote this song, but he knew life is full of struggles. The older I get, the more this song resonates with me. Anything worth having in this life takes a fight, usually a mentally or a physical non-violent effort. And we don't always win, but one can't just give up. The closing of the song just gets it right to the point. In the clearing stands a boxer and a fighter by his trade, and he carries the reminders of every glove that laid him down or cut him till he cried out in his anger and his shame, I am leaving, I am leaving. But the fighter still remains. I got to see Paul Simon live in concert several years ago, and it was a highlight, a real highlight, to get to see him. Let's finish things out, y'all, and hear the BOXER by Simon and Garfunkel, one of the all-time great songs, and I'm glad that it finishes out our list here of favorite song lyrics. So here is the BOXER from Simon and Garfunkel. Off we go. It's a fun little intro.
I'm just a poor boy, though my story is seldom told. I squandered my resistance for a pocket full of mumbles. Such are promises.
Let's be
all lies and jest. Still the man hears what he wants to hear and disregards the rest. When I left my home and my family, I was no more than a boy in the company of strangers, in the quiet of the railway station, running scared, laying low, seeking out the poorer quarters where the ragged people go, looking for the places only they would know. Bye-la-la.
So it goes to the minor six for this little chorus, and then makes its way back to the major key.
Asking only workmen's wages, I come looking for a job, but I get no offers. Just to come on from the wars on 7th Avenue. I do declare there were times when I was so lonesome I took some comfort there. La 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 la.
Without much vibrato at all. It gives a vulnerability and a melancholy to everything. And then the percussion being so far away, it gives it space so that all of us can fit inside of its sound and feel a part of it, you know?
Wishing I was gone, going home. City winters are bleeding me, bleeding me, going home. In the clearing stands a boxer and a fighter by his trade, and he carries the reminders of every glove that laid him down or cut him till he cried out in his anger and his shame, I am leaving, but the fighter still remains.
So it goes to the G sharp, then down to the F sharp, goes back to G sharp, to its re-rap, minor key. Chorus effect. This is where everybody gets to join in. And the words are simple enough, you can do it. They let the tuba choir in for this last part. Big resolution to that B major sound. And life goes on. And there you have it, friends. Another wonderful trip through our fan favorites. Our favorite song lyrics. Y'all always bring it, you know? And we had some great songs that were in the running as well, but didn't get the votes needed to get into the video here. I love it. I found a little bit of information on this last song. Paul Simon thought this wonderful chorus, lie la lie, lie la 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 lie la lie. He thought that lie la lie thing was a failure of songwriting. He liked the melody, but he couldn't find the words. And over the years, he knows that it's come to realize that there's enough meaning in the rest of the song that allows people to inject some of their own emotion and story into this refrain. It's really fascinating. From what I read, he was like, he was almost ashamed of it. He's like, I can't believe I put this song out and there's a whole chorus and it's got all of this stuff and it's just lie. I should have been able to come up with something poignant to say. And he felt it was a weakness. But I think it's one of the strongest elements of the song. It's from a first-person perspective, right? But the chorus, with its folk inclusion, anybody can sing along. You know? It becomes a story for all of us. You know, in our own way, we're all boxers. You know, we have to pick our battles. We have to know when to protect and put our guard up, and we have to know when to swing away. It's an absolutely beautiful song, isn't it? Especially for a day like today, July 4th. You know, it's actually not the first time that I have included music by Simon and Garfunkel, specifically on July 4th, on America's Independence Day. 2 years ago, we heard America from Simon and Garfunkel. There's just something about the lyrics from Paul Simon that allow us to really emote with him. And as an American, it really invites me into the space where he is, and I understand what he's going through. I understand what he's talking about. I really, as an American, identify not only with the lyrics in America, but in the lyrics in the Boxer, because America is, especially on today, you know, we celebrate it being the land of the free and the home of the brave, and we forget about the brave part, right? It is the land of the free. You are free to do what you want. You can pick your own career. You can pick your own religion or not. You can change midstream. You can quit your job. You can do whatever you want to do in pursuit of a fulfilling life. But be brave. Be brave. Be unwavering. Be resilient. Be ready to protect yourself when you need to. Be ready to swing away when the time is right. It's a real, definitive feeling of what it's like to be, you know, trying your best in a free society. And yeah, you got to be brave, y'all. And sometimes you need to take a swing when you need to. And it's one of these songs that I keep coming back to that just resets me. You know, it just kind of helps me to understand context. And especially with all of the news lately, all this happening here and this happening there, here and around the world, songs like this art is what brings me back and keeps me centered on the priorities that I need to have, and understanding what is important and what can be frivolous and let go by the wayside. I always love hearing Simon and Garfunkel. They're great vocalists, and like I said, the lyrics are the gem, really, of their music, and it's one of Paul's lasting calling cards, these lyrics that describe the American experience in a way that is universal to all of us, and they're very special songs. So it was my pleasure to let you hear my reaction to the Boxer, recorded not too long ago here on the channel back in April. If you like this idea of all the fan favorite stuff, we do one of those a month over on our Patreon, and we always end up with a wonderful list of songs, and it's one of our favorite things that we do over there. And occasionally I share some of those here on YouTube, and today is such a day. So I wish all of you happy July 4th, happy Independence Day, and we will see you next time on another edition of The Daily Doug.